What's up, guys? It's your boy Dio back outside for another one. And I am outside displaying the crazy versatility that is your DIY e-bike. I appreciate them letting me out. That was nice of them. Unnecessary, but nice. But here we are, versatility at its finest, from 40 miles per hour on the bike, coming down the street, to dropping the speed all the way down and hopping on the bike path for a nice little, whoa, deep sand. Nice little ride, look at that. So, let's see, got some construction going on over here. But this, guys, in my opinion, with this being available to you, this kit, and you being able to design it how you like, you know, go with 60 volts, 72 volts, you know, all the way down to 36 volts if I'm not mistaken. So it's just really customizable. And with the crackdowns and such, it only makes me wonder, why would anybody buy an Emoto when this is available? And you can just, everything you can do on an Emoto, you can do on a CYC motor build. And there's so many things that you can't do on an Emoto, at least not without risking the police being called on you or something along those lines, getting your bike impounded or whatever have you, that I can do on this bike that I could never do on a Surron. I'm not even sure. I mean, I guess legally I could do it on my GT73 because it does have pedals. But even still, you're gonna get those looks from people just because it looks like a dirt bike or a motorcycle. And aesthetics are sometimes the only thing that people pay attention to. But let me take a quick stop, different spot, let you guys take a look at my CYC build. As you guys know, if you've been following along, this started off as a Walmart bike, a Swin Axum. The only thing that is still Axum about this bike is going to be the frame. All the other components have been changed. I have a RockShox front fork with 160 millimeters of travel. Got a Advent microshift 10-speed derailleur and shifter. I got SRAM hydraulic brakes, and also have, of course, the star of the show, the CYC X1 Pro Gen 4, 60 volt 18 amp hour battery, and we also have the Lecky pacemaker throttle. So that's my build. I think it's a really good looking bike. I can ride it anywhere, bike paths, on the street, on the trails. Nobody pays any attention, and I can go about 50 miles per hour. So what else could you possibly want? What is better than this? I can't think of anything. I can't think of a better setup. I see why people are so taken, you know, just like I was with the Benel bikes. It's almost like the as close to the perfect bike as you're gonna get. And I was just able to accomplish, I guess, a good duplicate of it, you know, just starting with the Walmart bike and having to spend a lot less money than it would have cost me to buy either a Surron or the Benel bike for that matter. And I am so pleased with the results, guys. I just can't explain to you guys how happy I am. This is by far my favorite bike. My favorite bike I've ever owned, my favorite bike, e-bike that I've ever ridden. I would take this over anything I have currently in my garage and anything I've had in my garage in the past. You know, with the right battery setup, I mean, yeah, this is, in my opinion, even better than having a Grom or anything like that, just because of the versatility. And so, yeah, versatility is unmatched because you just have the combination of power and performance, and you have the stealth aspect of it, and it just gives you the ability to take it anywhere without really, as long as you behave, of course, you have to do your part, but as long as you behave, you can take it anywhere without any problems. But that's it, guys. Just wanted to give you my take. I think I'm probably 50-60 miles in on the kit so far. This is literally the only bike I've ridden. I got to get my GT73s out on the road and show those things some love. But when I hop on a bike, this is what I default to. This is just my default bike, and I'm still searching for the perfect full suspension frame that I can put this setup on, which will just take it, you know, just, I mean, I guess right now I feel like I've built a strong 8.5 or 9, but if I get the right full suspension frame, it'll make this thing a perfect 10, and that's what I'm shooting for. So stick around, guys. We're shopping for frames, so we may be able to do just a frame up build, which would be really fun. I guess essentially that's what I did here, because I did, you know, this thing did is still only a frame. It's still only the Swin Axum frame. But maybe I'll get another Walmart bike. Maybe I'll get one of those the slaloms, I think it's called. That's the full suspension one that they have. I've seen some pretty good things about it online. See if I can find one of those used on Marketplace or something. But like, comment, subscribe as always, guys. Trying to keep the channel growing. More of this CYC DIY build to come. We will get the top speed run, but if you saw at the top, guys, I was at 40 miles per hour, maybe 41, 42. I can't remember exactly what I hit. But yeah, I wasn't in my smallest cog, and I didn't have the throttle fully pinned. And I just kind of ran out of road. So 50 miles per hour on this 60-volt bike is definitely a thing. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll catch all you guys on the next one. Peace.